And welcome back. She's back with more from the outdoors. Rachel West, good to see you again. I haven't seen you for like ever. Right? Yeah. Have you met Audrey?
I have met you. Hey, Audrey.
D as in dietitian.
That's amazing.
Right?
Yeah, registered the whole deal, whole 9 yards.
Well, it's been so long that I saw you, I brought you a twig just to chew on.
Thanks. I
thought it's been so long since you tasted some good bark in the forest that it's been, 2 years. And when Blake said he was out at Silver Dollar City, I said, good old Tom, I'm going to get him chewing on a twig today.
It's been a while. You never bring me steak. You bring me twigs and things. All right, is that what?
We're just talking about
this?
Pizza. So this is Spice Bush. Everything is personified with me, so it's a she.
Okay.
She is blooming right now. We've got these little yellow flowers. You guys can each hold one. Now, when you go to put it in your mouth, I'm going to show you. Don't get my dirty water at the bottom, just in case. So these are the green stems that were just trimmed off of a trail. Okay. So the bark will get a little more lighter gray. But the main key ID factors for it, besides it being very aromatic. So if you just take a little bent right here and you rip it, you'll notice this green inner bark pith.
Yeah.
Give it a smell. It'll smell like lemon balm.
It does.
So now that part, put it in your mouth and just give it a little chew.
I reckon
And kind of break it with your teeth. How you doing? The Ozarks here?
That's all I'm doing.
All right.
Yeah, go on.
So you can taste that lemon balm, sage. So I love to use these like skewers, but you can simmer these into a tea that you could sip. Amazing, like an Ozarks chai.
Well, I've noticed so many of the things that you bring on, you always say you can make a tea from this.
Well, and this would be
be tasty.
And this would be a decoction, not necessarily a tea, because you guys would need to simmer it for 5 to 10 minutes to get that extraction down. Because these are nice green, they don't burn on the grill. So if you're a skewering person and you are last minute and you forgot to soak those skewers, you don't like those little char marks.
Right.
This is something delicious to eat your chicken off of and then chew on after.
I was surprised it was this, I mean, that
tasty.
strength to it. It's like, you taste it right away and you smell it then.
The ends here, you'll notice these little bitty tips of leaves. So here within a couple weeks, they'll be almost lime green, but this is the easiest time to ID, because as you look through the forest, which is mostly bare still, just some tips of the maples are coming out right now in Springfield, at least where I am. The spice bush is just now flowering. If you were down in Branson, it's in flower right now.
Is this about how big the blooms get, or is this going to bloom out even more?
No, that's it. That's all that those are going to do. And so these will actually eventually in the fall become berries. They'll start out green and they taste like white pepper and clove. And as they turn deep red, they get to this orange peel citrus, amazing with the allspice on the inside.
How does it do that? That's amazing.
Just as it matures. Well, you got to think about an orange. If you picked an immature orange off of a tree, it would taste like a lemon. It'd be sour and tart, and then you let it mature and it keeps getting sweeter and sweeter. And so that's what
I go cucumber to pickle.
All right. Fair enough. I had a few other photos. Do we have a few minutes? Do we have a show?
Yeah, go ahead.
So right now we've got some spring ephemerals that are out right now. And so this is toothwort. So if you guys are out hiking around the trail at the nature center or a really nice, beautiful wooded backyard, these are, that is the root. You can see it's actually called a corm. And there's a white one and a brown one when you pull that up. Now, I'm not suggesting, they are edible, the root, but I'm not suggesting that you dig them. I'm suggesting that you would use that as an ID for the very first one. If you were like, I see 100 of these, is this the right thing? Because if you leave the root, you'll have them forever, and you can just pull that little top. Now, the top tastes like arugula, so you on your pizza, that's one of those things you want to just go out there and get 3 branches and slice up. Just absolutely delicious.
Now,
and
you said called toothwort?
That was toothwort, and this one here is a trout lily. So as you can see, this one only has one corm right there, or rhizome that goes in the bottom. And then there is the leaf will sometimes be spotted, but that flower that you saw is the ID. But if you want to go just look up trout lily and look up toothwort, those are 2 precious natives that are in the forest. And I like just nibbling on them when I'm in the forest by 1 leaf at a time. Not large harvest, but something delicious to get to taste while you're out.
People want to, get connected with what you do, because I know you have dinners and all kinds of things. How do they get a hold of you?
Eatingtheozarks.com.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Always good to see you, Rachel.
Good to see you, dude.